Welcome back to Autolooks Online. This week we're looking at the, well, Mini Coupe. Yeah. Although it may not be 100% coming to the market, Mini is actually kind of introduced a new design theme for the Mini. Okay? You got to look at it from one standpoint. We have a regular three-door hatchback, we got a convertible, we got the Countryman, which is an extended version of the two-door coupe, and now we're getting a four-door sedan. No, it's a four-door raised hatch. But hey, why not take it to the next level? If Porsche can create a roadster and coupe model of the 911 Turbo and resell it to you for a higher price, even though it's the exact same thing, why can't Mini do it with its famous, well, Mini? Yeah, we're now looking at a new coupe and roadster model. Unfortunately, we're not looking at exactly the roadster this week. We're looking at the coupe. Now, up front, all standard Mini. Everything about this just screams, I'm a Mini. Why? Well, bubble light, random grill. But we're starting to see a little bit of John Cooper work special at the bottom here. There's small, little, very sporty Aaron ducts, lip spoiler. And look at it in the center. They've actually added a bigger air duct. The downside of the front of this thing is not too crazy about the grill. It's nice that it's just a hunk of steel that they painted to match the rest of the vehicle. You know what? Maybe they should have gone with the grill a little bit different. I don't know. Looks cool, but maybe they could have tried something a little bit more different for this car. And really, you're trying to resell it as something new, something improved, something better. And up front, it looks the exact same as regular Mini. People are just going to say, hey, why do I only want to fit two people in a car that's already that small? Move along to the side. What can I say? Horrible air duct. I don't like this thing. This little guy right here and this little guy right here are not that cool. He's cool, the rear brakes and the tire, not the best. Small, inefficient, not the coolest. This, my friend, it's like Buick gone bad. That's all I can really say about this thing. It's not the greatest. No, not the greatest. Really, I think Mini should have gone the way of just getting rid of this thing. I know it's nice to have a, hot air vent, but on this thing, no. Do it better. Just create a small little hole with a little notch coming out. That's it. That's all they needed. Not this weird looking round, whatever, plastic hunk over a cut in steel. Hood, I always like the air duct right on the hood. Okay, that's nice. Brings cold air directly onto the top of your engine. Cools it right down when you're speeding down the highway. Not that you're supposed to be speeding, but next to this, okay, side mirrors. I've never been too crazy about a Mini side mirrors. I always found them, just like the speedometer and the center of your dash, oversized for this car. I really think you need to bring back the old style. Tiny little hunk of steel holding on to a tiny little mirror. It'll be a little bit cooler than this huge chunk of plastic held on by another huge chunk of plastic on the side of your car. Really, get rid of this thing. Moving on to the back, we see that Mini. Now you can see the coupe model of this thing. Up front, you're not really seeing much of a coupe. Out back, you're seeing a coupe. Why? It's got a notch. There's a trunk light. Look at that. Oh my god, there's a trunk on the Mini. That is too cool. Okay, my favorite feature with this thing, look at the exhaust. Okay, two round, perfectly spaced, perfectly centered exhaust ports. They blend so well with this car. I don't know. I don't think they could have done any better. Almost looks like a double barrel shotgun staring you right in the face. Like, go ahead, make this Mini's day. Your rear taillights, yeah. Now, with the deck lid on this instead of a regular hatch, kind of neat, kind of nice. But now you really start to see that a Mini isn't really supposed to have a trunk. It kind of makes it kind of hump up. Not the greatest looking thing. Now, you look at your rear air ducts. Very nicely done. These ones with the fog lamps in it aren't the greatest. Okay? Now, moving on to your roof. This is the only problem I find with this coupe model. They didn't make regular D pillars on this thing. What it looks like is just they took the side windows, they wrapped around a hunk of glass, and slapped on a steel roof. Okay? It really looks like this steel roof might just blow off in the middle of a windstorm. Really, it doesn't look like it's attached to anything. It looks like it's just kind of sitting on top of the glass. Rims, okay, you're getting a 9 out of 10 for these things. They're cool, they're great, but I just want to know, are the colors going to change with every single one of these cars? Because if they do, some colors you may find a problem with, some colors, well, are just going to look phenomenal. Now, overall in this car, yeah, it's a nice intent for a coupe, but maybe you should fix a roof right to the top of the car, add a D-pillar. It's a cool feature, cool option. Yeah, a lot of people are going to love it. I think it's cool. Personally, I think the Roadster is better looking than the coupe, but I don't know. Maybe you should have created something that looks like it's part of each other. Overall, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Why? The Mini design is starting to seem a little bit dated. They need to revamp it. I know it's hard to revamp it, just like the Volkswagen Beetle, but hey, you got to think of something. And when you're just starting to slap out ideas like this, well, personally, I call that a Porsche effect. Why? Because Porsche really hasn't changed their designs in nearly 20 years. They're still big round bubbles with big round bubble lights at the front, and pushing the exact same thing out and charging more and more money for it. Just look at the 2010 Paris Auto Show, a 911 Roadster. Okay, you just took the top of a convertible and dumped it underneath a hard piece of plastic and called it a Roadster. Oh, we got a little hump over the back of the seat. It's a Roadster now. No, it's not. Almost like what they did with the Roadster model of the Mini. Seriously, wake up. Time to change your design. For this week at Autolux, what can I say? It's nice to see that Mini is expanding their line, but it'd be nice to see them expand the line with more actual models, not more variations. Till next week.